Hi, my name is Mrinalini Gadkari. I teach at the Fisher College of Business at the Ohio State University. Today, I'm going to talk about value stream map. Dr. Deming said, if you cannot describe what you're doing as a process, you do not know what you're doing. Value stream map is a tool that will help you describe your business process. So what is a value stream? A value stream is a series of activities to make a product or provide a service. These activities could be value added or non-value added. What are value added activities? Those that transform the product or service to meet customer requirements. An example, in healthcare, a patient being seen and examined by the doctor. What are non-value added activities? Those that hamper or delay the transformation of the product or service to meet customer requirements. Example, patient waiting in the waiting room to be seen by the doctor. What is a value stream map? It is a visual representation of the value stream. It is used to analyze the flow of materials, people, and information required to bring a product or service to the customer. What do you do with a value stream map? You manage the value stream. According to the Lean Enterprise Institute, or LEI, it is the process of increasing the ratio of value to non-value by identifying and eliminating the sources of waste. There are two types of value stream maps. Current state value stream map and future state value stream map. Current state value stream map represents your business process the way it works today. Future state value stream map is the way you want it to be after eliminating the waste. What are the components of a value stream map? A value stream map should have title, name of the owner, and date. The title should indicate the business process that the value stream map is depicting. Name of the owner tells the people in the organization who they should go to in case they have questions about this particular process. The date tells people when was the value stream map created or revised. A value stream map should also indicate supplier. Who is your supplier or suppliers? How frequently do they deliver and how? A supplier may supply raw materials or customers, for example, patients in healthcare. The value stream map also indicates who your customer is. What is the demand for your product or services over a given unit of time? Could be a year, a month, a week, or a day. A value stream map also indicates the main fulfillment process, which is indicated by process boxes, which are the major steps in the process, and inventory, which is the amount of inventory that lies between the two process boxes. It also indicates the time in between the two process boxes. A value stream map should also indicate the information flow. How does a customer contact you to place an order or use a service? How do you inform your supplier what you need, how much, and how frequently? How do you convey information to all the major steps in your value stream? A value stream, of course, is described by a number of metrics. If you do not measure, you will not improve. One of the measures is process time. What is process time? Time one unit is being processed by one operator. An example in manufacturing, or one unit in manufacturing, is usually a physical product. In healthcare, one unit could be a patient. In service or back office, one unit could be a form. Process time can be considered to have two components, touch time and setup time, or also known as non-value-added time or incidental time. What is touch time? Time during which a product or service is actually being transformed to meet customer needs. An example in manufacturing, a metal sheet being molded into a car door. In healthcare, a patient is receiving radiation from the linear accelerator. What is setup time or non-value added time or incidental time or essential but non-value added time? It is the time spent on retrieving or positioning materials, machines, or people before the product or service can be transformed. Example in manufacturing, moving the metal sheet from the warehouse to the molding area. In healthcare, dressing and positioning the patient on the radiation table. When you put touch time and setup time together, it is also called as process lead time. Process time is equal to touch time plus the non-value added time. Another metric that's important to be shown on the value stream map is the number of people or operators. How many people work on that particular process step? In a process where one operator does more than one activity, you would use something called as full-time equivalent. It actually indicates the percentage of time that this person or operator would spend on this particular step. Another metric is cycle time. What is cycle time? It is the average time between completed units coming out at the end of the process step. It is calculated by dividing process time by the number of operators. In case where the operator does more than one activity, you would calculate the cycle time by dividing process time by the number of FTE. So for example, let's say in a hospital, one registrar registers one patient every 5 minutes. The cycle time in that case would be 5 minutes divided by 1, which is one operator. The cycle time in this case is 5 minutes. Over the time, the volume of patients in this hospital increases. As a result, the hospital hires another registrar. Now the cycle time is 5 minutes divided by 2, which is the number of operators, In this case, the cycle time is 2.5 minutes. Now in the same scenario, the new registrar has also been asked to help the scheduling department with 50% of her time. Now, the full-time equivalent is 1.5. In this case, the cycle time will then be calculated as 5 minutes divided by 1.5 full-time equivalent, which gives you 3.3 minutes. This basically means that a patient will now be registered every 3.3 minutes. Another metric is utilization. Utilization is a percentage measure that indicates the amount of available capacity being used to meet current demand. It is calculated by dividing cycle time by takt time. If utilization is less than 100%, you know that you have additional capacity. If your utilization is more than 100%, you are over capacity. Batch size is another measure that you would want to show on the value stream map. Batch size is the number of orders or quantity of product processed or worked on in one process step.